Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. So if you're open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty, raw, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you. So I'm going to be watching Tesla out of the opening gates, ideally doing some Tesla options. That's all subject to change because, again, I don't know what's coming next. So maybe a stock comes across the board that catches my attention more. But as of right now, the plan is Tesla options, but I'll go ahead and pause for now and be back at the open. All right, have an order at 31, nice, 31.50. I got those. Just 2 contracts, so nothing huge here. Looking to see if this thing wants to come back down a bit. So I took out 1 contract. So looking for this to come back down through 8.55. So out there for just a $125 trade. If this thing wants to bounce some more, I will look to restart the process again up over 860. So we'll see what happens with it, but opening trade there. What is that? 864. I would be interested. So there's a bit of a guessing game that goes on right now. You know, what's the value going to be if it gets up to 864? So I will throw an order out there for 29, just double checking. So yeah, just looking at, now I'd like more than 1 put, but that would at least allow my feet to get wet in the trade. But again, need to see it first go up to that area. Around 864. So I'll go ahead and pause for now, but there we go. Opening trade. Well, here we go, getting some movement. Okay, that's actually going to probably need to be more so around 28. Yeah, again, I'm interested up around 864. Never quite hit 864. Needs to push up there a bit more. Again, guessing game. Let's go 27.50. There we go. In. Once again, just 1 contract. Try for another at 25. Got those. See if I can pick up a couple more here. There we go. Got those. 24.55 is my average. Now, I don't need this thing to crash or anything like that, but am certainly looking for this thing to pull back a bit. $8.74 is definitely, no, take that back. 8.73 is going to be that key breakdown point. As it comes up here on the 5-minute. See if I can get a couple more. Oh, whoops, I typed in the wrong thing. Let's see what this wants to do. Okay, let's try 2150. Got some there. 2350 is now my average. Again, 973 is going to be that key breakdown point. So took out 2 there. And all out there, now up $505 on the day. That is exactly why I started small. Allowed myself to build a bigger position. Had a well-defined trade plan there. And am potentially interested in trying again. Same process, but now it would need to get up to 890. So if this wants to get up to 890, I would start the same exact process over again. Start small. And if it goes in my favor, or excuse me, if it goes in my favor, then yeah, I'm not going to make a whole lot. As you saw in that first trade, it went my favor and I made 125. But in this situation, it allowed me to build up, and I walked away with I don't know what the math on that is. $380, something like that trade. So let's see if this thing can get up to 890. Although I'm going to be very picky about it, because for those of you that watch the channel, you've heard me say it before, $500 a day keeps the day job away. So I am up over 500, but that's also not a hard line goal in the sense of I have to make it, or in the sense of if I make it, I have to just stop. And I've done videos on it, just more so a general philosophy, general perspective building approach to the market. So like I said, if I don't make 500, that doesn't mean that I didn't succeed. Or if I get 500 and keep trading, that's not like I'm breaking any sort of rules or anything like that. It's just, like I said, a general, if I remember, I'll try to put a link down to that video below where I talk about the philosophy of it. Bummer. Okay, well, looking like 900 not going to come into play. But again, worst case, I don't get any more trades. Who cares? I'm up $500. I've hit my goal. And again, just to reiterate, because I already know what some of the comments are going to be, Clay, your unrealized was a lot bigger than what you walked away with. And I'm aware of that. And as I've said time and time again over the years, been doing, had the YouTube channel since 2013. I'm aware. And when the strategy does not work, the losses are big, as I've always said. But when you do the strategy right, it is a high probability strategy. And you saw it right there. Played out just fine. But again, the key part of that is I understood that I did want to potentially build more. Now, had I just gotten in without any plans of building more, and then I do start to get more, that's just called averaging right there. That's averaging your losses. But if you have a plan of I'm starting small specifically so I can add to the position, then that's a much different viewpoint than this is my only trade and I need to be right and get out. Or excuse me, I need to be wrong and get out, or I can be right and let's see what happens with me. But there's no adding to the position. And then all of a sudden you start to add, that's where a rule break comes in, and that's where you're just not following the rules of whatever that particular strategy is. But for that strategy that I was using, there's a very specific reason why. I literally started with one contract. It allowed me plenty of wiggle room. and allowed me to put myself together a nice trade and allowed me to quite frankly get up over the $500, which is always encouraging. Okay, well, I will go ahead and pause. I don't really have too much on my agenda right now. Usually I'm looking to be done after right around 30 minutes. It hasn't even been 30 minutes with the be done in 30 approach. But like I said, I don't necessarily have anything on my agenda, so I'd maybe be willing to stick around a little bit longer than 30 minutes. But that's also, I'm in high maintenance mode right now. Meaning if I don't get any other trades, who cares? I'm at $500. But I'm still open to trading, but I'm going to be very, very high maintenance about it. I'm going to be very picky. But I will go ahead and pause for now. Well, I'm actually going to wrap things up. I lied. I just got backstory. I'm selling one of my investment properties, and I just got the realtor just emailed me with a spreadsheet from the offers. We had multiple offers come in on it. If you're not aware at this point in time, the real estate market's pretty hot. So I'm going to go ahead and look through that spreadsheet. I'm going to, I guess in other words, move on with my day, get on the phone with the realtor and figure out the next step going forward with this investment property sale. So all in all, it's 9:51, so 21 minutes, $500. And I am more than happy with that. I'm not a greedy savage. I'm doing this not because I want to maximize the dollar to get a private jet. I just want freedom of time so I can go do other things like I have right now. I have my real estate investing. I have my teaching business at clayjar.com. We homeschool our 5 kids, so I have that. So there's a lot of stuff going on around here where I put my most value on the freedom of time. Now, no judgments for me. If you want the private jet, then go get the private jet. I'm not saying that. I'm just explaining for me why I'm perfectly happy, perfectly grateful with $500. And like I said, if I can put that in my pocket in 20 minutes, then I'm more than grateful for that. And not every morning is going to be this either, right? If you've watched my videos, and sometimes you'll see it's a dogfight. Sometimes you'll see I lose money because that's just the reality of trading is you're not always going to win. But have a strategy, follow the strategy. And, you can walk away with some, at least in my opinion, very worthwhile amounts of money. Maybe for you thinking, Clay, dude, 20 minutes, $500, not worth my time. And what do you do for a living? I'm not jealous. I'm actually inspired and motivated by that. But like, what do you do where it's not worth your time? Congrats to you. That's fantastic. But for me, it certainly is worth my time. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, do me a couple quick things so I know to keep on making these or not. But hit that like button. And then leave a basic comment down below. Even if it's saying hi, give me an emoji. Tell me what you traded today. But those 2 things communicate to me that you enjoy these videos. As long as I know people are enjoying, I will continue to make them. So everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.